I'd like to say Dvar Torah in English. This week we have the Parashat is Parashat מסעי in Chutz Loretz. I'd like to say a vote on Parashat מסעי. Why Be'inyan the Kohen Gadol, Be'inyan the Rotzeach, which comes to the Ori Miklot. He did a Aveya B'shoigeg. He fell down the ladder. He didn't mean it, but someone got hurt and someone died. Because him going down the ladder, or the ladder fell down, or something happened with the ladder, or a stand the ladder broke and he fell down and he fell on someone's head and he killed him, he has to go into the Ori Miklot. How long does he have to go into the Ori Miklot? Until the Kohen Gadol dies. What happens if this person goes out of the Ori Miklot? He goes to visit his friend in hospital, or he goes out to be, he's a soldier, or he's a rabbi, or he's a moil, or he's a sandik, anything, and they ask him to come out to a certain simcha. If he goes out, if this person goes out from the Ori Miklot, and the Mishpachas Hanitzach, the family which this Rosh Mishpacha was in this family, they find this guy outside. If they kill him, they are potter. Why? Because this person is not allowed to leave the Kodesh HaKadoshim until the Kohen dies. Let's ask a question. What happens if 2 days after this incident, someone calls up this Rotzeach and the Ori Miklot, and he tells him, Hetzachain, I'd like to invite you to a bris. We have the bris at home. I want you to be something. I want you to be something to the bris. What does it say in the Pasuk? If he leaves the Ori Miklot, the family are so burning mad at him that because of him, because he was careless maybe, he killed someone with Shoigeg, and this guy is not here now, he's dead. The question is, what happens if the Kohen Gadol also dies 2 days later? What happens if the guy did first fell off the ladder on Sunday afternoon, and Monday evening or Tuesday morning the Kohen Gadol dies? Our question is, why, if the Kohen Gadol dies, what's going on with the cars of the family of this Nirtzach? They are burning mad. They are burning mad. This person killed Grandpa. Grandpa was such a nice man, and this guy fell off the ladder and he killed him. They're burning mad that Grandpa's not here. The question is, why when the Kohen Gadol dies, the caste from the family is distinguished and it's finished. It's finished. The whole caste goes away. We have to understand who the Kohen is. The Kohen that sits in the Rambam Hilchos Klei Mikdash, Kohen Gadol, was the holiest person in Klal Yisrael. If he had an Avedis, people went past him, he sat in a normal chair. The Kohen Gadol was the holiest person in Klal Yisrael, like tonight is Aleph Menachem Av or Shchodesh already. Who is Nifta Aleph Av? Aaron HaKohen. What did Aaron HaKohen do? The Gemara Sanhedrin says he made Shalom Bayis. Aaron HaKohen was the holiest person. Moshe Rabbeinu is a different Indian, but Aaron HaKohen, when he died, everyone cried for him. Kol Beis Yisrael Katuf, Ish, Isho, Ish, Noshim v'Noshim v'Taf. Kulam, everyone was sad because everyone is sad when Aaron HaKohen was Nifta. When we have the Beis HaMikdash, we look at the 18 Kohenim from Bayis Rishon, which was about 410 years. Bayis Sheni 420 years. Every year they had a different Kohen. Besides Shimon HaTzadik was the Kohen for 40 years, and Yochanan Kohen Gadol for 80 years. 80 and 40 is 120. Take 120 or 420, 300 years. 300 Kohenim, that was Bayis Sheni. They bought the kahuna in the store, in the supermarket. And they lived like they got COVID for a whole year. The test was in Yom Kippur. They went in. They didn't fulfill what they had to do, and they died. They pulled them out of the Kodesh HaKadoshim, and they put in the Beis HaKvoros of Kohenim Dolim. Why did they do it? They knew the end of the year they'll die. Mizok, in Yiddish they say, you think COVID is a little thing? Everyone's mechabedim for a whole year. So our question is, who is this Kohen Gadol? This Kohen Gadol is just in Rabbi Yonis and Eibishter brings down, when he goes into the Kodesh HaKadoshim on Yom Kippur, and he comes out, how long did it take this Kohen Gadol to come out, to go home in those days? 6 hours. Why? Because each person went up to the Kohen Gadol and told him, Kvod HaKohen, please help my daughter to get engaged. Please help my son to find a shidduch. Please help this other child in this matzav. Give this person a refuah. This give person a panosa. This child is not well. Each person needs a Yeshua, goes up to the Kohen Gadol and asks him on Motzei Yom Kippur. When he goes up to the Kodesh HaKadoshim, we say to Musaf on Yom Kippur, Emes ma ne'edo, when you see the Kohen Gadol going out of the Kodesh HaKadoshim, Yom Tiv oisim lo, because the Kohen Gadol was the holiest person in Klal Yisrael. Through him, we had Kapor Savoinus. And he was so holy that it's written in some Svar Magdoshim, the Kohen Gadol went to the Kodesh HaKadoshim with his neshama, not with the goof, because he was such a holy person. When the Kohen Gadol is nifter, we ask the question, why does this Rotzach go home? So the Moed Nevuchim says, when the Kohen Gadol dies, the Tsar was so great that any little Tsar which any Tom, Dick and Harry had was bottle umuvutl against the Tsar that the Kohen Gadol died. The whole Klal Yisrael was so sad when the Kohen Gadol died. See, even if Mishpachat Reuven had something against Shimon, and even if Mrs. Chodi had something against Mrs. Berger, but when the Kohen Gadol died, all the sinner between all the families disappeared. Because the Kohen Gadol, through him, we had Kapor on Yom HaKippurim, ki b'Yom Hazeh Yachaper Aleichem. And since its Kohen died, the Tsar is so great that this family, which grandpa passed away, because the guy fell in his head, their Tsar gets disappeared, because the Tsar, the Kohen Gadol, is much, much greater than the private Tsar. That's what the Rambam says, the Moed Nevuchim. You can see from here, what do we miss in these days? These days it could be, we have houses and money and cars and going and coming, and everything looks so sweet and good. But if we would have the Beis Hamikdash, and the Kohanim b'avodosom, ulevim b'shirom u'v'zimrom, and we will get korbanos, and the guy doesn't know, he brings korbanos in the morning, brings korbanos in the evening, in the afternoon, comes to Yom Kippur, he feels holy, he feels he can breathe, he feels healthy, all his averes get disappeared. He takes a sheet of ink, puts it in the water, all the ink goes out, all the tumah leaves us. Every year on Yom Kippur, it says in the Pasuk, Betzedek Yolim Bo, a guy which lives in Etzol in those days, he felt holy. Kim Bitzin Teisei Soiro, he saw the Kedusha in Har Bayis. Nowadays, these days, that's what we have to daven for. We have to daven for the Shechina Agdoisho, that there's no Beis Hamikdash. If we would have the Beis Hamikdash, then everything will be different. Everyone will be healthy, everyone will be blessed, everyone will have a Yeshua, and Kol Klal Yisrael will be happily living after. Why? Because we are so happy that we have the Beis Hamikdash. That's what we have to daven these days. Aleph Chodesh Av, we arrived tonight for Chodesh. We have to daven Be'ezat Hashem, HaKadosh Baruch Hu should be merachem on us and build a Beis Hamikdash and bring Mashiach Tzidkenu, and everything will be alright with every single human being in the whole world. Good Shabbos.